Hello guys, welcome to In 5 Minutes. In this presentation we will see the representation of the negative numbers. So there are various type of methods to represent the negative numbers. We will see one by one, out of which first one is sign magnitude representation. So before going through the sign magnitude representation, I would like to clear one thing. That is nothing but you need to represent your number into 4-bit, 8-bit or 12-bit pattern compulsory, so that it will be easy to represent the number in sign magnitude representation, out of which the MSB bit or the first bit is called as sign bit. Let us say that bit is S. So if S is equal to 0, it will indicate that your number is positive, and if S is equal to 1, it will indicate your number is negative. So let us try one example, 25 decimal. So how I will write 25 decimal into binary representation? 11001, that is nothing but the straight binary code for 25, but it is having only 5 bits and I need to have number which is of complete 4 bits, 8 bits, 12 bits, 16 bits or the multiple of 4 bits. Let me pair this with zeros. Okay, why? Because this is a positive number. So we need to pair 3 zeros. Then we'll write the number, and this is nothing but we'll write a binary 2, and this first bit, which is nothing but the sign bit, after completing the 8-bit pattern, this is S is equal to 0, hence your number is positive. And if you want to represent negative 25, what we will do, to complete the 8-bit pattern we have padded 0 previously, now we'll pad this with 1, so the number will be, again you will write down binary, and now this 1 is nothing but the sign bit S, and this will indicate that your number is negative. But the same thing what you are thinking is, that is, the system is very complex to implement. Since the system is very complex to implement the sign magnitude representation, we have developed a new technique that is called as ones complement technique. Now what is actually a ones complement technique? In ones complement technique, it is same as the sign magnitude representation, but you will replace all the ones by 0 and all the zeros by ones. Let us try to understand this with the same example. Let us take the example 25. So 25 decimal was 11001 into straight binary code. If I will complete the 8-bit pattern, since it is a positive number, so definitely I have to pad it with 0. So 25 decimal will be equal to 3 zeros are padded and the number will remain as it is, 11001. so this is nothing but the positive 25. And if you want to represent negative 25 in the form of ones complement, so this is nothing but the representation of minus 25 in the ones complement form, then you need to replace all the zeros into ones and all the ones by zeros given in the positive number. So my number will be like 111, these 3 zeros will be replaced by ones and these 2 ones will be replaced by zeros, again 2 ones, and the last one is 0. So this is nothing but your ones complement form. So it is very important that you need to show here that it is a ones complement form, while this 2 indicate that the base is 2 and this number is binary, so you can easily convert it into decimal, but you cannot apply the rules of binary here to convert into minus 25. You need to take complement once again, then you will get the magnitude. So this is nothing but the ones complement method. Now there is another method which is called as twos complement. So let us go through that twos complement. So twos complement, there is nothing special about twos complement. We just need to add 1 in the ones complement of the given number. So let us try again with the same number 25. Straight binary representation, completing 8-bit pattern, we get the ones complement representation of the given number as we got earlier, 111001110. So whatever this number we got for the given number of ones complement, we need to add 1. So what we'll do, I will add 1 to the LSB bit. So this 0 plus 1, I'll get 1 here, and the rest of the things will be remaining as it is. So it will be 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. So this is nothing but my 2's complement. So that is all about representation of negative numbers, and strictly you need to write here 2's complement because the user should know which complement method you are using to represent the negative number. So that's all about the representing the negative numbers. We will see the arithmetics related with the negative numbers in the next session. Thank you.